Good morning, good afternoon, ni hao, oi, bonsoir, bonjour, from wherever you are tuning into this my channel. I want to tell you welcome and I appreciate your presence. And today we'll basically be talking about European village life and city life, basically the difference in between the two. What are the difference? Okay, let's say in an European village, it's very calm and it's very easy to move about. Like, while in the city, there's always a lot of noise, like a lot of noises. And in a village, there is low rate of job opportunity. That is just it, because in a village there is not much people. Most villages, some are people that have retired from the city and they just want to have a quiet time and they just relocate to the village. So usually it's not like there is no job there, but it's not like when it's in the city. So it's very calm and it has low rate of job opportunity. While staying in a city, it has high rate. That is, there's enough jobs, all different kind of jobs for everybody. Like, it has high rate of job opportunity, and also is good for beginners, for foreigners, and and then in a village, most times there's language restriction. Like, most times are the natives, like the origins that are there, they're staying in the villages, so you don't see opportunity like to speak other language. But in the city, you will see different kind of people from different kind of places, and you will see people, you might be lucky to see some people that might speak your language depending on the language. Yeah. And then in the village, transportation, some villages transportation are free, and they are very free or very low, because in a village most people have cars, so transportation is very low, or most cases is free, but you will suffer for it. It's not like in the city where transportation costs you a lot of money, because sometimes there is card that you have to load monthly to be able to take you to wherever your job or wherever you will be doing. And the advantage that those buses sometimes they come every 5 minutes or every 2 minutes, while in the village sometimes it takes 1 hour 30 minutes to take you where, because it's free. And sometimes Saturdays and Sundays the transportation does not work in the villages. But in the city, of course, it works all the time, but you have to pay high for your cost of transportation or moving from one place to another. Then let's talk about accommodation. Like, accommodation, of course, in the city is quite cheaper, because of course there's not a lot of jobs and there's not a lot of people. So the accommodation is quite, because with 800 Euro you can get a very good apartment in the village, which in the city you cannot get with that kind of amount, So, and also there is affordable life. Yeah, affordable accommodation in the village. But in the city is very, very expensive. But you can, because you can also share apartments with people, and of course you can do that. And in the village there's low rate of crime. There's hardly crime in the village. Actually, I recommend when you have kids, it's good to grow up in the village, because it's calm for them, and then the children can also go do their activities by themselves. Like, if you're not this kind of a noisy person, like you just want your children to grow in a very conducive environment, then I'll recommend that village might even be a good place for you. And another thing is, in the city, of course, you will see cases of pickpockets, like in the tram, in the metro, in the bus, wherever there's cases of pickpockets. Why in the villages you will never see such cases? Like, it's rare you will see such cases. And in the village, they are more friendly. They are more friendly. There is a way, and being that villages most times they are small, you get to know. Once you see somebody 1 or 2 times, you start greeting. You realize that the parents, with your kids, are doing the same activities together. Through that, you can easily make friendship in the village and have friends easily, because they are the people you meet on the way every day and you see every day. So, and they are more. They are more friendly, more than city life. Why city people are not friendly at all, and all of that. And in the village, there is low pollution. Like, there's low pollution. In fact, the air you breathe is different from the city, because from the city there's high rate of environmental pollution. And the last but not the least, in the village, there is low social lifestyle. Like, if you are this type that likes clubs, like going out, like, no, you won't get that in the village, because it's like quiet. Yeah, there's some bars that you could go have a drink and all that, but talk about like activities. There's a lot of activities, like educative, good activities, golf, good activities, ski, all the things you can think like more weak. But when you talk about clubs, in the villages you won't say that. But why in the city, of course, there is high clubs and everything. So tell me how you feel about staying in the village or staying in the city. Which one will you decide to go for? And sorry, about food, I forgot to talk about food. Food in the village, the cost of buying things, food is very expensive. But it's very expensive, but the good thing about it is organic. Like, they are freshly made. So it's not like you are getting things with reserved, things with chemicals, like so. But in the city, things are cheaper. Like, it all depends. Tell me in your country what is more. Is food in the village less expensive than in the city, or what do you think? But me, based on my investigation or based on what I've seen, is food in the village sometimes, because they are very expensive, because they are organic. It depends what you are going for. Why in the city is less expensive and there's a lot of varieties though. So tell me what you feel, tell me what you want to know. What are you decide on doing? Do you want to stay in the village, or do you want to stay in the city, or do you have plans of having a house in the village where when you are done with the hustle in the city and then during vacation you could come over and relax? Just tell me what your plan is or what you want to do. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit the notification button so that when I upload any video, you'll be the first to know. Seeing you soon in my next video, and do have a lovely day.